Now-ism is a virus. At this point, there are more people infected with the Now-ism virus than COVID.
We all want to live in the future, but we continue to think about now. Nowism is the practice of jumping in and having a go, without over-excessive analysis and too much planning. And according to Amy Webb, founder and CEO of Future Today Institute, this is a disease that has infected more people than COVID-19. Webb revealed this at an inauguration of Dubai Future Forum. Now, why is Nowism a problem to be solved? Webb says government, businesses and society, they're nowists and they're not thinking like futurists. They are focusing more on the present.
Now-ism is a virus. It's a virus incubated in uncertainty and fear, and this virus is spreading. And corporations are infected. Governments are infected. At this point, there are more people infected with the Now-ism virus than COVID.
Webb highlights that the problem is that the Foresight isn't equipped in 2022 for addressing these challenges, and it's time that it evolves. Dubai, the rare exception. Amy addressing the attendees shared how Dubai has evolved over the years.
You are currently sitting at the epicenter of foresight on the planet. In the mid-1800s, this was a fishing village. The leader at that time, Maktoum bin Bouti, saw a future where trade and commerce could turn that village into a thriving global community. There was an active welcoming of foreigners into the community. You just heard that there are over 200 nationalities represented here. And when oil was discovered, Dubai's leaders didn't just stop. Instead, they developed an ambitious, long-term vision for social projects and economic development. That commitment to foresight resulted in one of the world's most vibrant cities, with one of the most progressive societies in the entire region, one that is dedicated to thinking about long-term futures. So that is modern-day Dubai. Dubai is a rare exception where foresight is very much a part of government and executive-level decision-making. If foresight was making an impact, leaders would be more comfortable with uncertainty, volatility, complexity, and ambiguity. They would lean into those VUCA forces with curiosity and the intent to come out of that better. They would think the unthinkable. They would do that voluntarily, and they would create strategy for mitigation and growth.
The solution to the Nowism problem. Webb talked about entering a new era of foresight, the actioning era. And this requires three major upgrades. A new kind of actionable scenario that creates awareness, expands mindset, and addresses the jobs.
I think, is a new type of scenario. For 20 years or more, the foresight community has been somewhat divided between normative and exploratory scenarios. Normative scenarios, those are decision support scenarios. It gives executives and teams what they want. Help us make a decision, right? Usually not probabilistic. It's usually one and done, and it doesn't promote awareness building. Exploratory scenarios are not like that. This is a different type of model. It encourages continual awareness, changing and challenging your mental mindsets. But in my observation, this sometimes leaves executives and leaders and teams feeling kind of empty. They appreciate having gone through the process, but now they don't know what to do. They don't have concrete actions that they can be following up on. It can almost feel like a wasted effort in hindsight. We need to start producing actionable scenarios, which encourages awareness, expansive mindsets, and also addresses the jobs that we are talking about here.
Need for an actual and measurable impact, and the last upgrade in this era is foresight education.
Foresight education is the antidote to the Now-ism virus. And we need to do a better job of educating others. We have to champion the next generation of futurists. There are many, many ways to do that. One easy thing we can do is just open up our tools. Consider opening up your methodology, your frameworks, make it open source. Several years ago, I made everything that we do that's not client related open at FTI, which means we share our methodology, we share our frameworks, our tools with everybody, and we encourage them to build on it. Because the more that people understand the value of this work, the more that they're going to start thinking about foresight regularly and the consequences of their actions.